Blarla. We are doing really well here in station to station, aren't we? Look, so I mean, yeah, we've done really well in Greendale, and we've done all the accomplishments, achievements, and whatnot. I don't expect that to continue. You know, I'm quite confident it will not, but we'll do our best. Sunforge Sands, we got a little hint of it, didn't we, at the end of the last level, and it looked really cool. All the areas are probably going to be pretty cool, but. Yeah, look. Okay, so again, we've got, oh, look, 6. Looks like we've got 6 areas here. Let's check it out then. We'll start with 1, shall we? Because we have to. So, complete all 12 buildings. 12 buildings. Bonus challenge, fun challenge. End the level with at least 400 doubloons left over. And the star challenge, find and click on all 4 dromedaries. Dromedary? Is that camels? I hope so. Can we poke the camel and will they make sounds? Let's find out. Ooh, stack bonus. If a new railroad supplies multiple buildings at once, you earn extra stack bonus money. This includes you to connect buildings in an requires you to connect buildings in an illogical order, which we started to sort of do, didn't we, towards the end of the last area. That was definitely something we were doing. Generate the largest possible stack bonus by connecting this still works last. Wow, my cat just walked in and done loud meows. Okay, all right, so quite a good sized map. Okay, so the cat seems to have settled down on the bed beside me. I think we've got some order here. There's a camel. There is a camel. Look. He did make a noise. Did you hear that? Oh, it's very quiet, but it is definitely there. So what have we got here? So we've got new buildings. So a coal mine. Which we have actually seen, haven't we? Look at the coal mine. That's great. We've got here the iron mine. Yeah. Okay. Great models. They're such great models. It'll be good to see these working. Over here, tool factory. Okay. A tool factory. Oh, nice. Oh, we've got birds. We can't seem to click on those. Okay. And then this, the steel works, which requires coal and iron ore to produce the steel, which then goes to the tool place, right? That makes a lot of sense. Excellent. Right, and we want to connect this last. We can do that now. Also, we have cheap bridges and we have cheap rails. That's good. What have we got here? At each unlock, you will either receive cards or it is buildings, right? Okay, it's buildings. So we'll bear that in mind. So we need a plan. We're connecting this last. Okay. Right, well, oh, it's sort of recommending where to put the stations. Okay, let's do that. We'll put them in all the places they tell us to. To be honest, these are probably the places I would put them. Right. Seems quite logical. Now we could use a cheap bridge up here, but we don't actually have to have a bridge. It's not absolutely essential. Let's get this rail to come over to here. Now we could do cheap bridges, and we're looking at 71 doubloons, or we could come around here 85. 71. Let's do it. We're committing to a freight train there. We're doing it. And this is probably where they're thinking, oh, use the cheap rail here. What on earth? We don't want that. We do not want that. That would make it 37. Without it, it would make it 74. Okay. Freight. Right, now connect. This still works to the network for a large stack bonus. So we are going to pop this here. And just shove that round there. Look at this! Kaplooey. And we were doing a bit of that at the end of the last level, weren't we? That was absolutely happening. So we're doing alright here. Doing alright. Okay. Oh, yeah. It looks like we got cards and buildings. Almost as though it lied. Look, we've got all the colour. With the trees. This building, the building's going. Can see it. The stuff coming out here. Sounds good too. Brilliant. Down here. It's a dig in its goal. Oh, look. Goods are arriving. Oh, it looks so good. We were admiring this on the last level as well. Still looks great. And then we've got the tools factory over here. What's changing with this animation? It seems that it's largely just some smoke. And that seems to be about it. It's all internal. Okay. Sad times. Anyway, let's see. We've got cheap bridges, cheap rails, add new buildings. Let's do this. I like that it's starting us off gentle-like. Okay, now try it for yourself. Make more stack bonuses by planning the order in which you connect the buildings. Right. So it's the same lot of buildings. I think I am going to do it like this. And use the bridge here. So I think it'll be cheap rail. That is somewhat ugly. I know. Like this. And then cheap bridges, and then like this. Is this good stack bonus? Other colours. Look, we can see these places. Water pump. A city. All these different places under construction. This is coming along nicely. Again, cheap bridges, cheap rails. Now, I think this is the last set of buildings. Is that right? There doesn't seem to be any bricks here. There's nothing new coming by the looks of things. Okay, so this is the water tower. Look, it's such a water pump. It's such a lovely design. It'd be nice seeing that going. And we can see there's another one over here. And then we have, look, the cities. I love it. I love it. Does anyone else love it? I love it. So they need tools and water. Same over here. I should have paid attention to this when doing this rail. I've sort of cut it off from being connected easily without actually having to bridge over. So we've made a mistake here. It could cost us. This is probably going to need a really big bridge, you know, for here. I think I am going to go for cheap bridges across here. I'm going to do that. We've got a lot of bridges. I think I've made a lot of mistakes here. I'm going to do that. We have to do this. We're going to build that one. Oh man. So we're now connected to here. And then we're going to do cheap rail up to here. And hope for the best. Here we go. Oh my goodness, we did the fund challenge? What was this one? Oh no. I didn't... Oh, that's why the stars were coming out of the little camels. I have to click on them before. Oh no. Does this not work if I now try and... You have to do it before, maybe? Oh no, look! There we go. Found one and clicked on it. It registered. Oh my goodness, we're getting away with it. We're getting away with it. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Yes! There it is. There it is. Okay, right. We got lucky there. That's a bit of a mess. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's a little bit of a mess, but we're all right. We're okay. Yeah. Yeah. Next. Right, we have 18 buildings. End the level with at least 900 doubloons, and also create a railroad that connects 3 or more resources at once and costs no more than 70. Right? 70 doubloons. Okay. Oh, look. Look, heavy freight train. Goods make 50% more money. Card consumed when this train is built. Okay, bridges, cheap bridges, yeah. Bridges only cost 33%. Right. Cards are the next unlock. Right, okay. And what have we got here? We've already got quite a lot of buildings on the map. And look, we can see where things are under construction. There's actually quite a lot, isn't there? So we've got tool factory, our steel works, and the city here, the water, coal mine, and iron mine. Cheap bridges is probably going to be best for this here. What have we got? Because we've got stuff here, and something here. And something here. We do have this ramp. If I put it this side, we can have... Oh, but what rail would go up here? Oh yeah, it would come across to here and then go up there. That would be okay, wouldn't it? So we probably, to save a bit of money on this side... I don't know, I think both of them are pretty awful. So I think this goes in. I then think maybe this should go in. And then this isn't going to be the 70. This is why we've made the mistake. And we're not going to be able to. Mind you, if we put the bridge in, so this would be 82. If we came straight down, it's a lot more. The rail is under 70 though. There is that. Okay. Balls to the wall, shall we do it? Heavy freight. Now what I would say with the heavy freight is I don't necessarily know where the best place is to use it, but this looks like we did okay. Oh look, when the city grows, look at that! This is a size 3. Wow. It's beautiful. Oh, I love it, I love it. Look at the waving, oh man. Oh man, right, what cards have we got? Cheap rails, cheap bridges, heavy freight train. What is the best way to use this? I'm not sure I entirely... I'm sure you'll know where the best place would be. I was thinking, you know, getting all this freight to the city, but it maybe doesn't work like that. Add new buildings. Here we go. Right. We do get more cards. So we have 3 resources here and a resource here. So I'm thinking cheap bridges here. We've got this railway linking 3. Now I think if we did this, we would get this. Let's pop that in. I think what we'll do is put this rail here, nice and short. Okay, and as suspected with this one, right, we are 47, 46, sure. We're going to pop that in there. Okay, then I'd like to try, because we've got this sort of ramp here, I'd like to take full advantage of it. If we were to try and 26, can we 24, 23, can we get it to 22? It's not happening, is it? I think 23 is what it is. Right, okay, we're going to pop that in. We're going to use heavy freight. There. Oh, come on. That's got to be good, right? We got the star challenge. Okay, good, right. I understand now. Okay, good. That was a lot of doubloons. Okay. Oh. Right, what cards have we got? Cheap rail, cheap bridges, heavy freight. Same stuff. Let's get presumably the last of the buildings here. Oh, 2 water tower thingies together. So that's 2 water towers from 1 station, right? Right? Oh, that's cool. So finish level with at least 900. I have a plan. I do have a plan. So these two, for example, look. And then we can link these two up to some rail here. Okay. Then I'm thinking, I might be able to forego a bridge. So my thinking is that we then link these two up directly like this. Do you see what I'm doing? So if we do cheap rail there, where are you using the bridge? I don't think we're going to be using the cheap bridges, but we are going to use this cheap rail here. Get that in. We are then going to pop this here. We're just going to go in and do it. And make this heavy freight. To do this. This feels like a lot of good new connections. This should do it, right? Heavy freight. Come on. The fund challenge is complete. Boop, 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 boop. We did it, and we've got a cheap bridges left over. Not bad. Not bad. We felt our way through and we got it done. I'm so pleased. Whoop, whoop. Okay. So here we are with the third area. We should check out what the cities look like on level 2 and that. We've not been looking. So complete all 12 buildings. So end the level with at least 800. Make 800 doubloons without placing a single freight train. That sounds hard. Passengers have arrived. Oh, connect a city with another city using a passenger train to create a passenger connection. These connections earn twice as much money, but they can only be direct connections and they cannot transport resources. A city only needs 1 passenger connection to be completed, but more connections will earn you extra money. So we didn't have in the demo that we played the passenger trains before. So this is very new. Look, and a luxury passenger train here. Passengers make 50% more. We also have cheap bridges, cheap rails. We're working towards unlocking new buildings. Here's our map. Ooh, we've got some water. This is nice. Can we see where other buildings are going to be built? Oh, something's under construction here. It doesn't tell us what it is. Oh, we've got docks over here. So we know we're going to have stuff feeding to these that way. My thinking is that we could get like this one to go to there. Oh no, that wouldn't work either. So this one would probably have to be moved. So it's more like here, 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 right? So that we can get the passengers going round, but we're still all open for resources. So if we were to do cheap rail for this one, I hope I'm doing this right. Okay. Oh, look! Passenger train. Luxury passenger train. Shall we do the luxury passenger train because it's a longer distance? Do that. Okay. And then cheap bridges up to there. Oh, passenger train. This city can still be directly connected to the other city. That way, all cities are directly connected to each other, giving you extra money. Oh, I thought that's... Oh, I would have to do that, yeah. This makes sense to me, yeah. And, oh, is this level 2? Oh, look, it's a level 2 one. Let's just check out level 2. Oh, camel. Vaguely hear it. It's very, very quiet. Oh, it looks lovely. Looks lovely. Love these. Love them. Okay. Passenger. Be mindful. Here we go. Okay. New cards. So we've got 2 luxury passenger train tickets. Cheap bridges, cheap rails. Unlock new buildings. Right, here comes the resources. Okay. Oh, look, they've all gone up to level 3 now, look. It's just so glorious. So we have 2 water towers over here. And if we turn this on, we can see that they all want fish and... Oh, oops. Fish and water. Okay, and we do have a new... Oh, how would we get the passenger thing onto that? I don't know. What have we got? A water pump. A water pump. This is going to be a dock. Yeah, fishing dock. Make 800 without placing a single freight train. So we need to do this passenger connection first. So if we do luxury train, do this. That didn't work. 100 short. So I don't think we've done this. No! The only other thing I can think of is doing that. But then, if we did that, how would I get... Well, it would all then come in through this station. We'd have to rely all the back entrance there. Oh my goodness. So if we did a luxury train through here... We got the star challenge completed. Oh my goodness. I just had like this brainwave of what if we did that? We can figure out... This is going to be fine, right? We can figure this out. Right. So, we want both these water towers. Do we do that? Get them water. Then we can unlock the rest of the buildings. Okay. Right. Let's So what have we got here? 2 docks. More water. Okay. And then look. At each unlock you will receive cards. So we've got cards. Okay, so if we did this rail here, that second water tower would be supplying that city. Would that earn us enough to unlock those cards? Yes. Excellent. Draw cards. Cheap bridges, cheap rails. Okay. We need to try and get as many stack bonuses as possible here. Okay. Getting all these connected up is fine. Then I think we're going to need to get... because these have freight. We would need to get freight to this city. And we need to get freight into this city. I'm going to have to do this. 27. It is what it is. 38. 43. Right. This much I'm confident with. So... no. If we do like this. Get that as close as we can without turning it into a bridge. So this will earn us a little money. A little bit of a stack bonus, but this next one I think is going to be the big stack bonus. Oh, look at all the colour. 5, level 5. It's huge. It's so beautiful. Look at it, the plant's quite nice too. This is great, this is great. Right. So this is also going to be quite expensive because we're going to need to bring that around to here. And I don't think there's a cheaper way of getting that done. 89. She lied. There was. Okay. We've still got over 900 doubloons at the moment, so we're just going to go with it. Right, so that's more. I think this is going to be okay. And then we're going to put cheap bridges in for this here. Woo, I have to think so hard to do this. Okay. Okay. Excellent. Whew. Adding the passengers is a whole new level of hard. Okay. But we did it. So pretty. Excellent. So level 4, we have to complete all 18 buildings. So end with at least 1,000 doubloons. Make 2 railroads cross each other 3 times. Is this the same 2 railroads? Make 2 railroads cross each other 3 times. I think so. Is that... we've never done that before. That's a thing. Does it not build bridges over them? Does it make like a crossing? So we have heavy freight, tickets and cheap rails. Okay, this is good. It's cards at 70. So we can see here we have the... yeah, so we have the iron mine, the coal mine, steel works. We can also see actually, look, we've got things under construction absolutely everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. Let's try and get... cheap rail. Let's try and get a stack bonus here. I think this needs to be something like this. And then we need to do something like this. We could do cheap rail for that. Actually, we've got this here and we don't want to block this off. that we get the stack bonus. Okay. Right, so we've got cheap bridges. Right, ooh. Rail crossings. Allows the current railroad to cross other railroads without creating bridges. Ah, so it's a card you get. Only works where railroads cross each other at right angles. Okay. And then more buildings. It's a city that was there. Okay. Oh, passenger as well. We need to consider passenger. So it's probably the passengers doing crossroads with freight that's going to be a thing, isn't it? So we need to get the water down to here. Bearing in mind that we do have an iron mine and a steel works. We have a coal mine up there. These are coal and iron right up here. So we're going to want to make sure that we're going to be able to connect all of this freight to it, right? So if we pop that there, okay, and we get this station in. Bearing in mind we've got steelworks, something. I mean, this could be another town, couldn't it? We'll just do this. It's a little thing. So if we do that, and we can make this one heavy freight. Oh, look. Oh, okay. So now we've got 2 of these. Oh, okay, cool. So I'm thinking, pop this in here. And I was thinking about making that heavy freight. Okay, we've unlocked more buildings. Oh, man. This is hard. It's really close to unlocking more cards, and I think we would like to try and get them fairly quick. So what have we got here? An awful lot of stuff. So we've got a city here, and a city there, tool factory, water pump, tool factory. What could we do that would be really minimal to get these cards unlocked? Maybe like these two. I was just thinking maybe we could do it round the back here, like this. Super simple. Not heavy, just normal. Would that be enough to unlock this? It is. Okay, so we've got more cards. Mixed train. Carries both goods and passengers. Buildings unlock very, very shortly. This is interesting. These two link together and they produce both those resources. Oh no. Okay, just normal train. We gotta make a decision. Okay. Add buildings. There's the cities, right? We want the cities. Okay. So is that all the buildings? That might be all the buildings in place, so we can really look at our stack bonuses. We've got more cards here. It's difficult to know where to start, but we know that we need a station here. Now, the station here, chances are is we're going to want some rail to just sneak through here. This rail could come round here and join up, could go down there, join up, could just come right off here. This really could go anywhere, and that affects where I'm placing the station. It's a bit of an issue. I'm also trying to think about the passenger line, because we can also do a mixed train as well as the luxury passenger train. We could also get the passenger train to cross these So it might be worth having the mixed train between these two cities, perhaps. Maybe what we could do, just in case, because I'm not really sure about that one, is we could do this. This is 58 and would probably unlock us those last cards. They've got to be the last cards, right? And there's absolutely no reason to use the heavy freight here, so we can just go with that. Was the last thing to unlock. Okay, so now we have all the cards. Now we have all the cards to try and get this right. Okay, and there's still lots of stack bonuses to be had here. I think we're going to do this because it doesn't really mean anything. And we're looking for stack bonuses, right? Now I think I'm going to use a cheap rail for here. Normal rail. And then also cheap rail here. Okay. So that links all these up, meaning now this one produces a bunch of connections and would be worth, I think, a heavy freight train. Right. Okay. I feel like I'm making lots of mistakes here. Okay. So that's the mixed train. Oh, look at it. No. That's great. Okay. Now, is it me? Would that do absolutely everything? Would that finish the level? If we did that with heavy freight. So what if we did like a... I mean, it's so silly. That's 3 times that one rail crosses that one rail. Is that... And then if we did the heavy freight, is this going to work? Okay. The star challenge. Do we get the money? Yes. That's the fun challenge, right? It is! Okay, okay. Look, we've got heavy freight, 2 railroad crossings and cheap bridges left over. Wow. It makes my brain work really hard. It does. But we are doing it. It is happening. 7 buildings, not many. End the level with at least 750 doubloons. Gain at least 200 doubloon bonus from a mountain train card. A mountain train? That's quite a small map. Okay. A special freight train earns you extra money based on the height difference between the stations. Right, so it's sort of in conjunction with a bridge. We do have a cheap bridges here. Cheap rail and railroad crossing. Okay. It seems all the buildings are unlocked from the word go. I would say. Right? These are all the buildings. And we have to make sure that we have all this money at the end. We do have a heavy freight. Get at least 200 bonus from the elevation thing. As it stands at the moment, I can't work out how to make it worth 200, although we're getting close. So I'm hoping that if we can have more coming through the line, it might be okay. We're going to have to give it a go. Right, so let's start with, not worrying about it for the moment. We are going to move rail, I think through here, right? we're going to want to connect these. Okay. With just normal freight. Is that going to be okay? That connection? Maybe we could do sort of this. Might be a little better. Okay. Yeah, let's go with that. So if we pop this in here, we'll do that. Normal freight. Okay. Yeah, we want to pop this into here. 33. No. Okay, 33. Let's do that. I'm hoping this is adding value to this coming through here, right? Because now we can bring the steel through here to make the tools, right? Oh, look at the bones. Look. Oh. And then I'm hoping this drop will be worth a bit more. That's the plan, right? I don't know if it's going to work. This looks very weird to me. But, you know, it seems to be... Would that need to be a bridge? Oh, it would. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't really... Because I'm thinking this will be where the bridge goes, right? The cheap bridge. Too steep. That's not good. So that'd be 163. So we're definitely going to want a cheap bridge there, aren't we? There must be. No being connected. Okay, I'm sorry. What about this? Still too steep. 50. Right. Does this help over here? This makes a much smaller bridge here. A much smaller bridge, 40. 38. 83, 82. Okay, we could do some cheap rail, couldn't we? Okay, just normal. This is the moment of truth. This is the moment of truth. The thing is, I kind of want the water as well to connect all at the same time. So if we were going to do this, like this, is this going to be enough? 192. It's not enough. It's not enough. Okay. What if this was like that? No bridges, 25. Just normal frame. Okay. Now with cheap bridges down to here. 192. Well, that's a shame. That's a shame. Okay. It's close, but no dice. 192. Oh well. Oh well. And then here we do the heavy freight. So, you know, I tried. It's been a catastrophic failure. Well, we did the fund challenge. Well, that's something. Look. There's our mountain train. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Well, I'm still happy. Okay, let's move on. It's the first one we've not done. Sad times, sad times. Let's do level 6. 18 buildings. End the level with at least 1,000 doubloons. Create a railroad that connects 5 resources once completed. Okay, that sounds hard. Sounds hard. So this is the last map of the area. It sounds very difficult. So we've got 3 cities by the lurks, haven't we? 3 cities. We do have a bunch of resources. So if we connected these 4 resources first and then connected these up, that would do this, would it not? I think so. I think it would. Something like this. Because none of these help each other at all without this one. So we do normal freight here. We are going to want to do what? Normal freight here. Okay. We're trying to keep options open by not cutting stuff off because we've got stuff to build down here. Oh my goodness, I'm not sure if I paid attention to that or not. 42 is what it's going to be there. Normal freight. So when we come to connect this, bearing in mind we do have a town up here. How are we going to get up here? Because this is not something on construction. We might have rail. I don't know. But if we came across here and up here, oh wow, that's a huge rail. Huge rail. Let's hope we get another cheap rail thing. Okay. So if we then connect all these up and we use heavy freight. That should have been 5 at once. It wasn't. It did count it as 3. Okay. Because the water and the tools, nothing came of them. Okay, alright. Had more buildings, so that one's still trying to do that. So, let's see about connecting up these 2. Because we could do mixed train. This is probably, well, we could really do some cheap rail for this, though. For being honest, it's an expensive railway. But if we did that and made it mixed, we'd never need any other rail to get over there. 116, 115, 114 without a cheap rail card. C'est la vie. Let's do a mixed one here. Okay. Mountain train, heavy freight train, luxury, crossroads. Okay. So we could put the mountain train in there and it would get water and tools to this place. We could make it freight. It's very expensive. No, we can't. So it's this. Grants 165 bonus. We make it a mountain train. I guess that's quite expensive. Okay. Right. More buildings. Right. Okay. Okay. We've got the 5 resource thing to do. This feels like the time, doesn't it? This feels like the time. We don't need to do much to unlock these cards. So it might be these water towers, because if we do something really simple just like this, we get that water connection over there, which should get us those cards, I think. Just a normal freight train. Yeah, okay. So what do we get? Cheap bridges. Okay, now we get the cheap bridge. Cheap rails. I would like a cheap rail. Okay. We've got a lot of... Oh my goodness. It's a lot. It's a lot. So I think we're going to try and connect this steelworks to the original. I don't think that would trigger anything. No. So we're going to do that. So I think I'm going to put that in. So we could get 85. We're running out of money. Yeah, I'm running out of money. 44. 44. With the belief that we can now connect this, that's 4 connections. So that's not going to be enough. This is probably a terrible idea, but this is what we're going with. We're going to join this up. I'm not sure I've thought this through. I just don't think I can do this. So we're going to do that. And now, if I do that, no, okay, it's still, if I do this, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's still just 4, isn't it? Those 2 would absolutely feed them, right? I don't think there's any way that I can avoid that, so I'm just going to pop that in. Do I make this a heavy freight? Possibly yes, even though it's only 2. Yeah. Need some cash. So now, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make it heavy freight. That's the star challenge. That's a lot, right? Okay. I think we can do this. We should be able to do this on like 342, right? So we need to get... the only thing is that I shouldn't have used this connection, but it's okay because we need to use the crossroad connection. Like this. And then we want the luxury passenger train. Why am I having trouble saying luxury all of a sudden? Here we go. Oh my goodness. That took all my brain power. But we did it. We did it. I can't believe it. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Okay, good. Wow. So that is Sunforge Sands completed, with the exception of 1 star. I have no idea how you do that. I have no idea how that is done. No. But we can move on all the same. Look, we've unlocked Riverbend Woods. We've also unlocked Flint Hills. Oh, that looks nice. Look at that. I like the look of Flint Hills. But I think in the next episode we will look at Riverbend Woods. Yes, 6 levels. Okay. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you to all my Patreons for their continued support.